Do you want to get control of your lights? Follow me and learn how to use this visualization palette here to really control all the lights in your Vectorworks file. Let's get started. If you like this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. It really helps other people to find my movies. Now, if you found this movie was really useful for you, why not give me a super thanks and reward me for doing a good job? If you're not already a subscriber, click on that subscribe button and hit the bell button so you get notified every time I make a new movie. Okay, let's get started. So, window on the menu bar, palettes, and I want to look at this one here, the visualization palette. Now, there are two parts to this. There's the lights and the cameras. I'm just going to leave the cameras alone for a moment. So the lights show up here on the visualization palette, and you can turn the lights on or off using this visualization palette. This is really cool. So I can turn on the interior light, so it looks like a nighttime scene. I can turn on the heliodon, and you can see it's quite dark under the shadows. So what I've also got is a directional light here, which actually lights the whole scene up. And what you might notice is that there's now two shadows. There's a shadow from my directional light and a shadow from the heliodon. So this button here, this part of the visualization palette, it turns off the shadows for that particular light. Now, if you find the lights too bright, you can also right-click, edit this light, and turn the volume down a bit, or the intensity, I should call it. So let's turn down the intensity on that, and you can see I've now turned down the intensity, so it has that much more natural feel where there's light under the shadows. So this is pretty cool. Another thing I like doing is right-click, let's select on document, and it selects that light source wherever it is, and you can also go force select, and regardless of where it is in the file, it will select it. Really, really cool. Now, the other thing that's really magic about this visualization palette is when you go to a sheet layer. So let's have a look here. We've got two different drawings here, or two renders. They're pretty similar, but now just notice when I select one of these viewports, this says selected viewports. Now you might notice on this particular viewport, my directional light is turned off. I can turn it back on and update that, and it updates that for me. So I can turn off the shadow for that one. I can then edit this light in the viewport, so I can actually change the intensity of the light in that viewport alone. So let's have a look on this one over here. Let's update that view. Now this view doesn't have that light turned on, and it also doesn't have the interior light on. So let's turn on the interior light. Let's edit that, and we'll make it 500%, and let's update. Notice how bright this interior light is. It's so bright, it's lighting up my trees on the outside. So right click, edit, and we'll put that back to where it was, which was 200%. Update my viewport. So these two views, same building, but different lights. So this one has the interior light on, and I'm going to edit the interior light, and the interior light's 100%, so it's just lighting it just a little bit. This one, more dark outside, but you notice there's stronger light inside, so I can control the light separately for each viewport. And I think this is a really powerful trick, this ability to change the light intensity and to change the lights on or off in each viewport individually. So these two viewports have got the same view, different lighting, all through the visualization palette. It's magic.